Good morning, everyone. How you doing? It's Stephen from Schumann Resonance Daily Updates. I put up a second post this morning. Typically, I do 3 a day, the morning, the midday, and the nightly recap. But this morning, after I did the 6:30 post, I noticed that on the Schumann Resonance graph, especially the spectrogram, that there was a massive surge that was happening once again. It's a little bit later than the last few days, but it started right around 4:30, 5 o'clock in that neighborhood, and it's pushing pretty hard right now. Sorry about the noise. When I do these posts, when I show up here on camera, I do these intuitively. I get some information that somehow seems that I need to pass on, and this is the information. So I don't know if you're aware of this. During your awakening, you probably have come to the conclusion that you planned for this. This is what you were meant to do. You were meant to be here at this time to go through this. And there's a lot of people that are on the backside of this, and they understand this completely. And there's a lot of people that are on the fence and on the front side that truly don't really get it completely. And I want to really just drive this point right now. And the point is this, is that you can obviously see that things are starting to pick up energetically in the cosmos. We're getting much more energy. And we've known this for years, at least I have, and I know a lot of you have too, for about 3 years or more, that we knew that this was happening and this was going to happen with the planet, that the frequencies were going to get higher and higher. It's just an adjustment period. This is how we go from 3D to 5D. And all the effects and symptoms that you're feeling right now is just the reaction to all these energies that your body's not used to. And you're holding a lot of things energetically that you do not need anymore. And those are the uncomfortable feelings as these energies come through. It's basically pushing out all of that trash. Let's call it trash. You don't need it anymore, because where you're going, it's fully unconditional love. It's fully creation. It's fully positive energies, if there is such a thing. Polarity, there really isn't. But you know what I mean. It's happiness, joy, no more of the control matrix, fear, all that. So this is the point. Sorry it took so freaking long. This is the point. The point is this, is that as we are getting to these higher frequencies, I am experiencing, and you are too, and I could see in the comments, so many comments, people are just losing their shit. You have to now start being more discerned. You got to start thinking about what you are going to allow into your field. And I don't mean that just in your environment daily, the physical environment, your family, your friends, your work, all that. Yes, that's obvious. And it's nonstop. You are fighting this nonstop, but you're fighting for yourself. You're not fighting against something. If anything, you're fighting against going backwards. You're not being taken with the frequency. You eventually will. But you want to do it the right way, the way that you planned before you got here, your grand design. You got to stop listening to the people that are saying weird shit. Like, oh, this is going to happen. This is that. This, you know what? It's a lot of nonsense in some of that truth. And the point that you focus your attention on those things, you're stealing your own personal energy and placing it and focusing it there. Even if you're doing it just for a moment, you're doing it, and you have to stop. There's a point where you get into the ride, because this is a roller coaster, this is a ride. When you get into the ride, you put the bar down, you put the belt on, you keep your hands in the ride, because it's going to be bumpy as shit, and you're just going to go through it and enjoy it. Even though you know it's kind of scary, you went on the ride to enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Take away all the distractions. This is the time. There was a time when you can kind of get away with that stuff. I don't think that this is the time to do that. I think this is the time really now you have to control what's going on in your orbit. You have to be the pilot in the back of your mind that's experiencing all of this and controlling it methodically, planned. You're doing this on purpose. You're not just reacting willy-nilly. That's what I wanted to say. Stop with the distractions. This is time where it's serious. Get serious. And I'll see you on the other side.